Hey guys, he's driving here today. It's raining. We're going to a clogged toilet that they said that they got it unclogged, but they're not sure if it's going to stay unclogged, meaning that maybe every time they put some toilet paper or drop a load in it, that it's getting hung up on whatever's stuck in there. With these toilets, you have to, what we do is we take a lot of toilet paper, and if it's clear, we put some toilet paper in there and we flush it to see if it's going to clog up on anything. There could be a toothbrush in there, a comb, a bottle, a toy, you name it. But what happens is, usually when they drop a load in there or they drop some toilet paper in there, it'll get hung up and now you got a clog. And then as that waste starts to break up into particles and it goes around the item that's in there, now it's draining again, now it's working. Or if you put toilet paper in there, it clogs up, and then after you flush it 4 or 5 times, the toilet paper rips apart and goes around that item, and now you're clear again. So that is the telltale sign that there's something stuck in there. If it keeps clogging up and then it clears, clogging up and clears. So we'll go over there and see what it is. And sometimes you can push it through with a toilet auger, and then sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can push it through or break it up with the toilet auger and get it to go through. Other times you have to take the toilet off, pull it out from behind, or push it back up through the way that it came. So anyway, we're just gonna go check it out and see what's going on. Alright guys, we got a fill valve. They've got it shut off. It's now, I thought it was a clogged toilet. It's not a clogged toilet. It's this here, it keeps running. So we got it off. We got it off over. We got the inner stop off here. So we're just gonna replace this, guys. Alright guys, we're here. I showed you inside. We thought they had a clog, but they didn't. It's a fill valve. I was telling Vinny he needs to carry 2 fill valves on the truck in case one is defective. You don't want to get to a job and go to replace it and you got a defective one. Now you got to go to Home Depot. Always keep 2, Vinny. Alright, let's go change that fill valve.
I just close
oh, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, I just talked to her. She hasn't had any problems with her since I got it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I did apartment maintenance for 8 years out in Moreno Valley and Riverside, and building maintenance and all kinds of dumb shit.
Well, that gives you the experience. Kind of helps yourself.
A little bit, yeah. If you have the tools, it's a lot easier.
Tools do make it easier.
Yeah, so now I just focus on electrician now.
Yeah, he's a licensed electrician.
Nice.
State of California.
Cool. And we're doing underground down in Balboa right now.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I love that. Digging in the sand.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, so I did completely pull the toilet and break it down and knock everything back through, and just to make sure.
No, that's cool. It seemed like it was flushing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's really flushing good.
Just Fluidmaster, huh? Yeah. You can put this in the sink, Vinny, when you're done. Oops. Right up there. Good job. Trying to make a plumber out of him.
Stick to electricity. It's safer.
I don't know. He's almost blown his ass up a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
Let's put it, yeah. There you go. Alright, here's your new one, buddy. Yeah. Cool. Line it up.
when I twist, I notice if I twist here and here, this moves.
Yeah, I don't twist on
No, you
that.
grab
I
right
twist
here,
down
yeah.
there. I never twist on the
I
cap.
know, I've been watching you.
Yeah, people twist on the cap and then that thing blows off a week later. Give it a little more because we're lowering our. That looks good.
One more?
No, that looks good.
Okay.
You can give it a quarter. There you go. That is a big tank. We can always shortcut it and pull the band off and lower it by turning the water off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Have I showed you how to pull this band off?
Yeah.
See, this is a dangerous right here. This band in this position right here, man. Mm-hmm. This can blow off at any time. It's not locked. Somebody's already adjusted it, and they didn't realize they didn't put the look here. See that band there? Hey, stupid meathead.
Oh, yeah? I'm seeing a leak.
Where?
Behind the toilet.
Well, that's not. They're the one that said it, so let them deal with it. You're good. Just let it. They can wrap it up.
Before you show me this, let me just tie this up.
Okay.
There's a water leaking on the fill valve.
No problem. We can get some paper towels and mop it up, and then start over. Guys, you can see somebody's adjusted this, and they left that band up here. This thing could blow right off. I'll probably, since I know he's messing with the toilet, I'll probably show him the tenant how that's supposed to be. I guess he was working on it, and I guess that band's got to be down here. And if you push that band up like it is, this whole thing can blow right off. But the only thing that was maybe saving it might have been hitting the toilet tank lid or something, or maybe it was just wedged in there pretty good. Anyway, that's not what you want to see. You want that band over there. And what I was telling Vinny is if it is too high, you can shut the water off at the angle stop, and you can pull this band up and then push this down without twisting it, and then lock that ring back up on there, and you can adjust it that way too. But if you don't have any experience with these, I wouldn't suggest pulling that band and doing your adjustments. I'd rather see you take it off and do your twist and put it back on. But if you work with this every day, then you know the little trick to pulling that band up, make your adjustment. If it's already on there and you want to adjust it a little lower or a little higher, you pull that band up and adjust it, and then lock your band down and give it a little twist left or right to make sure it's clicked in. Alright guys, I'm going to let him tighten that up. Make sure you clean your bucket, dude.
Yeah.
It's all in the piss, man.
Sorry, smells good.
Smells good? Why don't you bottle it up and save it for later? You gonna tighten it up?
I did.
Okay guys, I'm gonna let him rig this up, and then we'll go from there. Hey, turn it on so I can play with it. Did you tighten that nut underneath the Fluidmaster?
Yeah. I did the white nut underneath,
Okay.
and then I did the...
Make sure you clean the bottom of your bucket.
I will.
There's a bathtub if you want it. Okay. He said that he pulled the toilet yesterday and snaked it. So if it's leaking from the bottom, it's because they didn't put a proper seal or something. We'll find out in a minute. What you could do is you could wash this out in the hose outside, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So we can just put all the trash in there for now, right? Yes or no?
Yeah, you could do it. What you think is best?
I'll touch that there. Put that in there, the heavy side down. Okay, see if water comes out from underneath the bowl. That way, if it does, we'll tell them. If they had a trash can, we could dump it in somewhere.
Go
Flush it.
Okay.
Then you thought maybe you saw water coming out from underneath. It might have been just from the lid.
We'll do one more spot.
Do what?
One more spot, I think.
For what?
Just to check if it's not water just wicking out, because if it is, it's right here.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
Alright,
They got it. They took the toilet off to snake it, so let them put a wax ring back on there. If you want to look, go ahead. Okay, it's up to you.
No, it's up to you now.
No, I don't care. I just didn't want to step on your feet.
No, I'm listening. I'm learning. It's the training.
Yeah.
Checks.
Let's see where it stops. See if we're going to overshoot it. Don't get that bottom of that bucket on you.
What?
Don't get the bottom of the bucket on you.
Oh yeah, I'm going to close on the home, but
Okay, it's filling up just right. If we want to bring the level up, we can. So the way we'll do that is we'll turn it this way.
yeah.
Like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta bring it up the other way. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it a little bit more. I think it's good right there. Okay, let's just drain it a little bit. Let it come back up. Make sure she's going to be okay right there. And we're done, guys.
You? Oh.
That looks like my grandfather, though.
Yeah, that looks like you. It does. I'll show you. Take a picture of that and take a picture of your shirt. Look at that smile. Barely even smiling. Same thing. Same eyebrows. That's how you used to wear before you met mom.
Okay, everything's good, so we're good. I'm going to just see if I see any water coming out. I think we're all good. Oh yeah, it is a little bit wet there. Alright guys, I'll tell him to reset his toilet. He took it off yesterday, so I'm sure he can put it back on. Okay guys, we're all done here. We're going to head to an estimate right now. I don't know if I had my video rolling, but I did tell him that he had a leak under the toilet, and he did have it off yesterday. And I don't know if you heard him say that, yeah, he put it back on without a wax ring because he didn't have one. So he left the old one there and went right on top of it. So I told him I'll get himself a wax ring and put it on because we're not going to do it. If we do it, then they're going to back charge him. Because he was the one that took it off and snaked it and got it clear. See, I guess what happened, it came in as a clogged toilet, and we responded to it yesterday, told them we'd be there in the morning, and they decided to try it out because they didn't want to get charged for a clogged toilet because management's starting to charge. You know where we're going, Vinny?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And so they decided to clear it, but during the time that they were clearing it, they noticed that the Fluidmaster wouldn't shut off. And that Fluidmaster was in a dangerous position, that band. It looks like I guess they were screwing with it and didn't realize that when that band is up, one day I'll do a little video on the band. If I had another Fluidmaster in the van right now, I would do it when we get to the estimate, but I don't. So when we get a new Fluidmaster, I'll do a little shortcut, show you how to do a shortcut. That way, if you got it all installed and you can't turn it to bring it up or turn it to bring it down, I'll show you how you can shortcut and bring that post down without doing any damage by using that band. But if you don't know what that band is for and know how to use it, I've seen guys that can actually lift that band off while the water pressure's on, and it's great, and they get it and they do it. But there's other people I've seen try that trick and they ended up blowing the post off, and I don't do that. I just shut the water off at the angle stop. That way I can pull the band up, adjust it where I want without no pressure pushing on me, and then set the band. And then the main thing is, once you set that band down, like I was showing you in the video, you got to give it a little click left or right. You want to make sure that it is in a locked position. So once I find my spot and I put the band down, I go left, right, just a little turn to the left, to the right, just enough to make sure that it's clicking and everything is good. Okay guys, we're going to an estimate. It's a apartment. It was an apartment turnover that we did about a month ago, and they want a, you want to put your windshield wiper on, bud?
I enjoy watching the water accumulate.
Wow.
But yeah, I can't.
Anyway, I'm trying to give YouTube a, you know.
Oh, you're right. I got you.
Yeah. So anyway, they want a. We did a turnover there, and now the new people that are renting it, they're not moved in yet. They're moving in a couple days. They want an SUV charger in their garage, but the problem is they want it not on the house electrical. The management wants it on their electrical where they're renting number 2, and there's a unit between. You got number 2 here, and then you got unit 3 up above, and then I forget how it goes, but there's a unit in our way, and we're gonna have to figure out how to route it. That way we can give them a proper estimate. So that's what we're gonna go do.